Needing someone is just an excuse for you to feel desired and satisfied. I am making this video for my subscriber who is telling me that he needs this one specific woman and she refuses to pick up her phone to answer him. He's saying that he needs her. Most men in our society think that if they just make a lot of money, if they improve their looks, status, social skills, game techniques, then they can attract whoever they want in their life. But if you're familiar with my channel, then you also know about meditation. And maybe you do your little meditation. You can relax your body. Maybe you can visualize that she is already in your arms. You are already living your perfect dating life, and you're expecting that whatever you have visualized actually happens in your physical world, right? The problem is most men can meditate and visualize, but they cannot feel. They cannot let their body get an emotional taste of their desired future. Because if you actually involved your body in your meditation session, then after you open your eyes, you should not feel desperate. You should not feel needy. You are already so satisfied internally that you do not need anything from your external world to provide that feeling of satisfaction. That is what true meditation actually is. This is where master alchemist is formed. To accomplish this, whenever you are doing your meditation and you're visualizing that you are already living your best dating life, you are already with the women that you want, always ask yourself questions like, what would I feel like if all these wonderful things have already happened to me? Your brain is an answering machine. It is going to provide you answers like, oh, I would feel amazing. I would feel satisfied. I would feel like I need to thank everyone and thank everything. I would feel like I need to thank this universe for providing me this wonderful thing. And hold on to this feeling of satisfaction. Hold on to this feeling of gratitude and joy and empowerment for a long period of time, because feeling is what breathes life into your imaginal act. However, it is easy to forget about your meditation. So every hour you need to close your eyes and remind yourself again of this imaginal act and feeling. If you just remind yourself of this imaginal act and feeling every hour for almost a month, then you're completely going to change your brain and your body. Then whatever you have desired must show up in your life. But that is not the point. You must change yourself. It is a journey to change yourself. It is not a journey to get what you desire. Because if you feel needy, then you're just going to repel these things from happening to you. You should be a magnet for all these wonderful things to come towards you. And the only way to become a magnet is to live in the emotion of joy, gratitude, and victory before the thing that you have desired actually shows up in your life. This is why I always say that there are three levels of men in our world, and your goal is to go towards the level 3 men. The first level is what I like to call the uninitiate NPC. This guy does not know that he has a vast amount of power within himself. He gives his power away to his external circumstances. He reacts to the external circumstances. He thinks that his life events, life situations, and people in his life are the cause of his negative emotions. He thinks that looks, money, status, social skills are required to attract beautiful women. This is why his dating life sucks forever. The sad part is most men never ascend from this level to level 2. However, if life decides to initiate this guy, maybe by exposing him to these kinds of videos, he has a chance to ascend to level 2. The level 2 man is what I like to call the awakening creator, because he now starts to awaken to the fact that he has all this vast power within himself. He does not need to seek help in his external world. He can simply use his imagination and feelings to control his life circumstances. He learns how to meditate. He learns how to visualize wonderful things happening to him. He learns how to feel the elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, victory, satisfaction, thrill. But the problem is, after his meditation session is over and he opens his eyes, he immediately starts to become desperate. He starts checking his phone to see if that girl has texted him back or not. However, there is the third level of men, and this is where you should aspire towards. This level is what I like to call the master alchemist. This guy knows that feeling is the secret. He has learned the art of Yoga Nidra. If you do not know what Yoga Nidra is, it is a process where you guide your attention through your body parts until your body achieves a state of relaxation. Your breathing rate slows down, your brain waves slow down, you get an access to your subconscious mind, you are connected to the generous, eternal present moment. The master alchemist knows how to provide all the sensory vividness to his visualization act. He can vividly imagine that the dating life he wants is already his. He can visualize that the girl he wants is already in his arms. She is already complimenting him, saying things like, "Oh my God, I'm so lucky to have you in my life." He can even smell the perfume on these beautiful women's bodies inside of his own mental drama. His brain starts to believe that all these wonderful things are happening to him in real time. He convinces himself of the truth of this imaginal act because he can provide all the sensory vividness to his mental drama. He has a disciplined attention, so he mentally rehearses this imaginal act over and over again until he starts to feel the elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, victory, satisfaction, and thrill. He can sustain these elevated emotions for a long period of time because the longer he can be in this elevated mood, the faster he convinces himself of the truth of his imaginal act. Then his imaginal act must get externalized into his physical reality because that is a spiritual law. He understands the concept of Maya. Yogis have always called our physical reality as Maya. Maya means illusion because our physical reality is shaped by our own mind. The best part is, after his meditation session is over, he is not desperate. He simply lets go. He lets the world reshuffle itself until whatever he has visualized actually materializes in his physical reality. He confidently expects that all of his imaginal acts must happen in his life. Now, if you're listening up to this point, you belong to one of two categories of guys. The first one is you understand everything in this video intellectually, but you go back to your life and you repeat the same old pattern. The second guy, you are ready to let your nervous system experience what it is like to become a master alchemist. If you're the second guy, listen to me carefully. I have created something called the emotion pill, not as content, not as motivation, but as a guided meditation experience. This experience is going to put you into the exact state that I have described. You are going to notice that your body has relaxed, your breathing rate has slowed down, your analytical, chattering mind has stepped aside, and you are able to generate all these elevated emotions of joy, gratitude, victory, satisfaction, thrill without any effort. The best part is you will come out of this meditation complete and whole and satisfied because only this feeling of satisfaction, not desperation, is going to rearrange your reality completely. I have kept this experience paid on purpose because free information is going to create spectators, but a paid experience creates true transformation. If you want this 6-minute guided meditation experience emotion pill, Just click the link that is present in the pinned comment section down below. Write me emotion pill and I will provide you all the details. Now, I also offer one-to-one personalized premium coaching for a few men who are ready to upgrade their dating life in the fastest rate possible. These men have already gotten some sort of monetary success in their life. They have already applied all the superficial advice that society likes to give to men. They have gone out, cold approached women. They have worked on their confidence. They have upgraded their social skills. But they have come to realize that real attraction can only happen from your internal state. So, if you want to work with your subconscious mind, your imagination, your attention, your emotions, and you want to change your self concept at a root level so that your attraction towards girls becomes effortless and natural, this coaching is for you. Just send me a text by clicking the link that is present in the pinned comment section down below, and we will get started quick.